Okay, so now I'm going to show you another way to spool line onto your reel. If you've seen the other two videos I made, I was spooling line out of the box, and this way I'm going to show you if you don't have a box or if you've got a pretty big spool of line. All you're going to need is a little paper clip and a two-piece rod. And if you don't have a two-piece rod like I do, I just took this old speed stick that I broke and broke it some more. Basically, you just need something so that you can fit the spool on the end so it can spin about like that. Some rods, like my St. Croix Mojo Bass, the eyes are thin enough for the top few guides and you can just slide the spool over those first few eyes. But it works better if you have a small two-piece rod. So if you were to try and just put this spool on there and connect it up to your line through the guides, what's going to happen is that the line's going to come off and twist around the top part of your rod. Basically, that all we're doing with the paper clip is making sure that that doesn't happen. Take your paper clip and thread it through the eye. Pull one of the arms out. And wrap it around the back side of the eye. And then take the other arm that's facing down and just make a loop. You make a loop with the bottom end and turn it sideways, so that it's in the same direction as the hole. And then all we do is slide that on, and you're going to thread your line through that little hole that we made with the paper clip. So I'll give you a side view here. So just to be clear, so you've got it connected around the rod, and it goes through the eye and comes back out, and then you've got this little loop and you thread your line right through that and pull the spool right up to the base. Now we're just going to thread it like normal. And tie it onto our spool. Tie it onto our spool, and then we just start reeling like normal. Make sure you tighten the drag. And there you go. So just spins at the top. There. Just spins at the top and goes through that little paper clip loop. Okay, there we go. So it looks like spooled. Looks pretty good. You've got that one line crossed over, but that's coming down to the line clip. And if you're worried about this damaging your rod, I mean, here's what it looks like. There's the eye, no scratches on there either. So one thing, if you're using a spool like this Power Pro, it's got these little edges on here, and if you try and do the wind it the way I just showed you, it's going to catch on these little pieces right here. So what you're going to do is, all you got to do is cut the left one, since the line's going to spin off like this, and it's going to catch on that left one every single time. So all you do is take your scissors and cut that edge off, just like that, and it won't catch. This also works too if you're just putting it on the floor like that and spooling. It won't catch, or not as much. And I did it on this 80-pound braid as well. I actually spooled this one this way. So yeah, just go give it a try.